So, finding a comfortable reclined posture of your choice, laying on your back, maybe extending legs long, or having feet on the mat, knees bent. You might have your arms open out beside you so the chest is open. You might have arms alongside the body, or maybe hand on heart and low belly. Just listening to whatever your body is needing right now. And gradually allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into gravity, allowing your breath to become deeper and deeper into the lungs, into the low belly. Feeling a sense of softness, of gentleness washing over your body. Allowing any gripping, tension, resistance to unravel and be released with your breath. Taking another breath or two where you are. Feeling connected and supported by the earth beneath you. Giving yourself permission to just be, releasing effort, releasing expectation. You might stay exactly as you are, or you might explore a breathing practice with me now. As you inhale, quietly count to 4. As you exhale, quietly count to 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Take 3 more cycles of this counting at your own pace. Feeling the low belly balloon outward with the inhale. Softening the jaw, relaxing the shoulders and the low belly with the exhale. Inhale for 4. Hold on full. Exhale for 4. Hold on empty. Inhale for 4. Hold on full. Exhale for 4. Hold on empty. Inhale for 4. Hold on full. Exhale for 4. Hold on empty. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale for 4. Hold. Keep going at your own pace for 3 more cycles of breath. Inhale naturally. Exhale out the mouth. Gradually scan your awareness from the top of your head down to your toes. Just noticing how your body feels, noticing if your breath is flowing any differently. Noticing where you can let go and surrender to gravity just a little bit more. Just as fish do not see the water around them, so we mostly fail to recognize the ocean of love that surrounds and holds us up. Though love is inside and all around, it is so fine and transparent that, like water, it often seems invisible. So, all our lives, we've been trying to win love, not realizing that great love is right here, freely available. We have been trying to hold ourselves up, not realizing that love is the ever present ground supporting our whole existence. We have been trying to prove we are worthy of love while failing to realize that our very nature is already lovely and lovable. Just taking a couple breaths to allow those words to settle in. Maybe setting your intention to stay open and connected with love and with the basic goodness that you embody. And if your back is supported by a prop, you might carefully roll to one side and move your prop out to the side, making sure you have a pillow or block nearby. And as you're ready, lower back onto your back and just take a moment, hand on heart and hand on belly, with feet wide, knees knocking in, feeling the space created through the back or the hips, depending on the posture you chose. Just taking another breath here, feeling all the parts of your back body pressing into the mat, into the earth. And slowly draw your knees into your chest, give your legs a hug, and gently rock your legs back and forth, massaging your low back. You might take your knees a bit wider, placing your shins in each hand. Whatever feels good here, you might pause, pressing low back into the mat, flexing out of both feet. And we'll come into stillness, placing the left foot on the mat. Reach your right foot up to the sky. Clasp your hands behind your right hamstrings. Drawing some circles with your right foot, waking up our ankle, our calf, our Achilles, and starting to connect with our hamstrings and right hip as well. And you might pause, drawing your toes towards your shin, breathing into the back of the right leg. Take one more breath right here. Releasing the clasp of the right leg, draw your right shin towards the chest, right knee towards the chest, clasp your hands around your right shin. You might keep your left foot as it is, or you might extend your left leg long, pressing your left leg into the mat, breathing into the low back. You might draw your your right shin out to the right, breathing into the right hamstrings, outer hip. And come back to center, draw right knee in front of chest. Step your right foot down to the mat. Allow your right knee to open out to the right. Step your right foot to the inner line of the left calf and place your pillow or block under the outer edge of the right knee, right thigh. Your arms might reach above head as if you're holding a beach ball, or you might have your elbows bent like a cactus or arms like a T. So finding a bit more of a chest opener here. Your eyes might be in a soft gaze, or you might have them closed. Whatever you choose, allowing any tension to be released from the face, from the shoulders, Softening through the left leg, relaxing through the right hip. Perhaps feeling connected to this cushion of loving energy that supports you and sustains you. Knowing that it is safe to soften and to surrender into presence. Taking two more deep breaths right here. If your arms are up overhead, relax your arms along the body. Use your right hand to guide your right thigh up. Step your right foot on the mat. So, two options here. We're coming into a reclined twist. You might bring your left hand to the outer edge of your right thigh and guide your right leg over to the left. And you might place your pillow or block under your right knee, right thigh, reaching right arm out beside you like a T or cactus. If this is too deep of a stretch, then you can bend your left knee under your right, come into the fetal position, and stack right leg on left with your block or pillow between the knees, resting left hand on right thigh. And again, reach your right arm out beside you. Allow the left side to soften and relax into the mat. Allow gripping or tension through the right hip to unravel. Taking about 4 deep breaths into the right outer hip, low back, right side of the chest. You might even welcome in a gentle smile across the face. Noticing how that shifts the energy you're feeling or changes the quality of your breath. One more deep breath here. Exhale. Slowly release the clasp of your right leg. Move your pillow or block out to the side. Step your feet back onto the mat. Lower back onto your back. And just pause for a moment. Notice how the right side feels to the left. And now reach the left foot up to the sky. Clasp your hands behind your left hamstrings. Find a gentle bend through the left knee. Drawing some circles with the left ankle, left foot, waking up the back of the left leg now. Breathing directly into the belly of the left hamstring, so the middle of the back of your left thigh. And you might pause now, drawing left toes towards your shin, feeling your hips heavy into the mat. And softly release the left leg and draw the left shin into the chest. Clasp your hands around your shin. You might leave your right leg as it is, or you might extend right leg long, pressing through the right leg as you draw left knee towards chest. And it might feel nice to move the left thigh back and forth, or you might place left hand around left shin, opening it out to the left. Totally your choice. And draw the left knee back in front of the chest. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, step the left foot down on the mat. Allow your left knee to open out to the left. Step the left foot now to the inner line of the right calf. So it's as if you're in tree pose laying down, and place your pillow or block under the outer edge of the left knee, left thigh. And you might try a different arm variation here. So you might have arms like a cactus or like a T now. Or if they weren't overhead before, maybe your arms are kind of a circle shape above your head with the backs of your arms resting on the ground. Again, scan your awareness down the right side of the body, allowing the right leg to become heavier and heavier. Bringing your awareness over to the left side, releasing gripping or resistance in the left hip. Feeling the left side softening, feeling the jaw relax. Taking another deep, deep breath right here. Relaxing the arms alongside the body. Use your left hand to guide your left thigh back up, stepping left foot on the mat. And again, you might now use the right hand to guide your left leg over to the right, coming into a reclined twist, resting pillow or block under the left knee. If this is way too deep of a twist, you might bend the right knee and stack left leg on right, coming into the fetal position. Placing right hand on left thigh, reach left arm beside you. Allow your right side to soften and relax. Allow a sense of heaviness and relaxation to move over the left side as well. Breathing into the left outer hip, low back, left side of the chest. And again, you might feel a smile growing across your face. Noticing how that influences your experience in this moment now. Taking one more deep breath right here. Exhale here. And gently release the clasp of the left leg. Move your pillow or block out to the side. Lower onto the back once more and pause again with feet on the mat, knees bent. Notice how you feel. You might draw your knees into your chest again. Give your legs a big hug, rocking side to side, massaging low back. You might pause in the center, finding happy baby or modified happy baby, holding your hands around the back of your thighs, drawing knees towards armpits, flexing your feet, finding a symmetrical shape for your hips here, taking a deep breath in center. Exhale. And either rolling along your spine or rolling to your side. We'll make our way up and over to tabletop. Coming into hands and knees, tabletop position. So checking that your hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. We'll take 3 cat and cows, nice and big here. So as you inhale, draw shoulders on the back, lift the heart. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, ripple the spine, maybe bring hips towards heels. Inhale, lengthen the spine, offer the heart, shoulder blades draw on the back. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, ripple the spine, widen the shoulder blades, hips towards heels. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral tabletop. Step the right hand a little higher than the left. Reach the left leg long. Press into the left foot. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. And now lift the left foot, lift the right foot over to the left. Like, am I making sense? Did I just totally confuse you? Okay, so tabletop, right hand is a little further forward than the left. We extend the right leg and then we step it over to the left and we gaze over our left shoulder. Sorry, I got directionally challenged. And send your hips towards the right and breathe into the right side of the body. Again, relax the jaw, relax through the face. One more breath here. Keep pressing into the hands. Exhale. Bring your gaze back to the top of the mat. Step your right knee to join your left, tabletop. Reach your right arm up to the sky now. Big stretch. As you exhale, reach your right arm towards the left. Come down to the right shoulder. Tent your left hand beside your face. Press into the left hand, roll onto the right shoulder, tuck your hips to the right. If this is too much for the shoulder or the back, come into child's pose and walk your hands towards the left. Take another 2 deep breaths here into the upper back, into the right side waist. Again, noticing space created around the lungs, around the heart. Untuck your toes, lower your bum towards your heels. Your arms might be a little bit crossed still. And gently uncross the arms, come through child's pose for a moment, and slowly make your way back up to tabletop. So moving to the other side. From tabletop, extend your left leg long. Press out of your left heel, breathe into the back of the left leg, inhale. As you exhale, step your left foot over to the right, walk your left hand a little higher than the right, press into both hands, gaze over your right shoulder towards your left ankle. Keep sending your hips towards the right, towards the left. Breathe into the left hip. One more breath here. Bring your gaze back to center, uncross your left leg, come back to tabletop. Extend the left arm up to the sky, big inhale. And as you exhale, reach your left arm now towards the right. Come to the left shoulder, tent right hand beside your face. Press into the right hand, roll onto the left shoulder, tuck your hips to the left. Again, breathing into the upper back, into the left side waist. Relax your jaw, soften the muscles around your eyes. One more deep breath here. Exhale. Untuck your toes, lower your bum to your heels. Arms are gently crossed. Take a moment here. And uncross your arms, come through child's pose again. So you might want to take toes together, knees wide now. And so you might want to adjust as you'd like and come into child's pose with knees wide, toes together.
Relaxing your forehead down to the mat, taking about 5 deep breaths into your low back, into your hips, into your upper back, into your ribs. Noticing where you can invite in a little bit more softening, release, a sense of letting go. Taking another deep breath here. Exhale here. Gradually walking your hands closer to your body, come back up to tabletop. And you might want to have your yoga block or bolster or pillow nearby for this on the left side of the mat. As you're ready, step your foot to the top right corner of the mat, bend into the right knee. You're coming into lizard lunge. You might lift your back knee and set it down. You're in a little wider, yeah, perfect, a longer stance. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward, come up to your finger pads. Lift the hard inhale. And as you exhale, shift your hips back, half split, straighten the right leg and the out. I like to keep a bend in my right knee. I find it just helps me access this a little bit easier. Then you might gently rock your hips side to side. Imagine that you're swinging a golf club. You might pause again in center, gazing straight ahead, drawing right hip back, left hip forward. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the shoulders. Taking one more breath here. And exhale here. Bending into the right knee. Option one is to stay in lizard straight ahead, and you might have hands on blocks. You might come into a low lunge. That's wonderful as well. You might, if you're in a low lunge, you might have right hand on outside of the right thigh. Reach left arm up and lean to the right, so you're getting a side stretch. If you're in lizard, you might walk your left hand off to the left and reach your right arm up to the sky, drawing right hip back, left hip forward, coming into an open twist. So either option is great. Listen to your body or take child's pose whenever you like. And from lizard, you might stay here, reach right arm up to the sky, or you might flow it. So as you inhale, find length. And as you exhale, reach your right arm towards the left, rounding the back, gaze down. Inhale, reach right arm up to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, reach right arm to the left, round the back, gaze down. One more inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, reach right arm to the left, gaze down. Last time, reach right arm up to the sky, big inhale. And as you exhale, bring both hands inside the right foot. Come into lizard, draw shoulder blades on the back, look straight ahead. And exhale, carefully step back, tabletop. Walk your hands to the top of the mat and keep hips high. Come down to heart pose, lowering your chest, your forehead down to the mat. Keep hips high, breathing into shoulders and upper back. If this is ever too much, untuck your toes and take child's pose. Take another deep breath right here. Exhale here. Untuck your toes, lower your bum towards your heels. Take a big breath here. Exhale. Slowly walk yourself back to tabletop. And again, make sure you have a block now on the right side of the mat if you'd like it. Step your left foot to the top left corner of the mat. So option one, low lunge. You can come up to low lunge, place left hand outside of left thigh, reach right arm to the left. Or you might be in lizard. So your left foot is a little bit of a wider stance, top left corner of the mat, lift right knee, set it back down. Come up to your finger pads, take a moment, breathe into the upper or into the left outer hip. Take a big inhale here. Exhale here. If you're in the low lunge, you might come down to lizard and we'll send our hips back, coming into half splits, straightening the left leg any amount, drawing your navel towards your spine, breathing into the back of the left leg. Big inhale, big exhale. You might sway your hips side to side here, just noticing how that feels. And pause and center again. Take another breath here. Exhale. And bend back into the left knee. And now you might step your right hand off to the right, coming onto a block or a pillow or bolster, and reach left arm up to the sky. Lizard lunge, open twist. Draw left hip back, right hip forward, open the chest. Take a big breath here. Inhale. Exhale here. You might stay exactly as you are, or you might explore reaching left arm up as you inhale. And as you exhale, reach your left arm over to the right.